everyone. So Francisco Perez
Salisha.
and we are actually representatives of the Lions Club, and we're here to talk to you about an initiative of a program. And first of all, we just want to give a little introduction of who we are.
Okay, so the Lions Club was founded on June 7, 1917 in Chicago, Illinois, Chicago, by Melvin Jones of Oak Brook, Illinois. Mr. Jones first recognized the needs for society as far as to progress and to help others in his area. So he saw the need among the lower income families and communities in his area. He thought basically that for us to be successful, he thought that it would be more smart for him and his colleagues to start to volunteer and donate and give back to the community to help lower income families because they had so many different challenges that they met throughout their lives. So being that he was a businessman, he had the funds and he had the resources to help the lower income families in his area. One of his quotes he said was, "You can't get very far until you start doing something for somebody else," which reminds us as Lion representative how important it is for us to give back to the community. Okay, so the Lions Club is located in approximately 200 countries throughout the world. And one thing that they started doing was to give back. They started a plastic recycling drive, basically to help those in poor countries to see better. So they will plan, they will volunteer, they will work to support that one particular drive. And now that drive was started in America, now it's in different areas like India, it's also in China, and Africa as well. It's one of the poorer countries in the Caribbean. One second, I'm gonna go back.
Okay, and so basically we want to set up a chapter or a program in a school, and we chose it specifically the New Bridges Elementary School, which is located in Crown Heights. And this is because there is a huge, Crown Heights is a huge area in which there's a lot of low income families with children and teens. And just as a fact, I don't know how many of you guys here knew that 27% of Crown Heights residents live in poverty. That's more than a quarter of people living in poverty. And among them are families which include children and teens. And 51% of Crown Heights residents think that rent is a burden. So the basic establishment of the program is to help these low-income families put their kids in an after-school program. And the after-school program is called the Lions Club.
It's to enhance the quality of the life of children and teens in the area of the youth reside in.
And we named it the Lions Club After School Initiative for Better Communities, or LCASIBC as an acronym. And our it will target around kids through the ages of 7 through 18, and we will only be taking 500.
And they have to be resided in Crown Heights area.
These programs include an after-school meal program, two sports clubs, which would be basketball and soccer, and a music club, and a financially responsible program. The after-school meal program would actually be, the purpose is to ensure that these kids um, don't go to home hungry or go to bed hungry. And
And one of the reasons that we are kind of stressing on meals is because a lot of families living in New York alone has the burden of paying their bills as far as rent, utility bills, providing food for their children as well. With that said, majority of these families, they want more focus on paying their rent because it's much more important to, I guess, to have a roof over your head than to be able to like splurge on food. So our idea is to basically to try and help these families and help these children, not go to bed hungry at night.
And actually, statistically, 21.9% of children under the age of 18 are in food insecure homes in New York, which is equivalent to 938,610 children who lack proper nutritious meals on a daily basis. And we are planning to collaborate with a school food vendor company, which is called Preferred Meal System, which is located in Brooklyn. And our after-school meals would be just like any other school meals. It would consist of clean proteins, vegetables, fruit, a snack, and non-fat dairy. And the estimated cost of a meal accompanied with a snack would be around $31,700 a year for 50 children and teens. So estimating around for like 500 children and teens, that would be around 317,000.
100,000.
Yeah.
So we are also having a sport club. The sport club is going to have children residing in the Crown Heights area. It's an outlet to keep them active and healthy, to discourage them from participating in gang violence and illegal activities as well. So at the University Heights Elementary School, schools fail to deliver after-school sport programs. So that's why we are, trying to introduce this program to the area, because there are a lot of schools in the area, but these schools don't provide after-school care. And as a single parent, like are there any single parents inside of here in the room? All right. Do you remember a time where you had a very hard time finding childcare for your children that was free? And also, like, not even that being free, but also provided, programs that will benefit the children in the long run. Not just providing the kids, but to also engage the kids academically and teach them sports and different areas that can help them in the future. So this program here is designed to fill a void in our community.
And basically, a study published in the Medicine and Science it found that students who were active in sports like soccer, football, and even skateboarding performed 10% better in course subjects like math, science, social studies, and language arts. Because the sports offer equal opportunity to all students at the high school level. These academic benefits extend to all areas of the student population, including students that might be traditionally undeserved. And we would like to begin an after-school program, after-school soccer program for males and females, consisting of 8 through 13-year-olds and 14 through 18-year-olds. So that would be 4 separate groups.
The junior and senior.
And in order to carry this out, we need to provide these children with proper equipment. And the next slide is just basically an estimate of how much it would cost around for male and female and basic accessories and necessities for them to play soccer.
So this shows also the need for us to obtain money. For a golden glove, it's going to cost at least $1,600. For female, $3,000. Second wall, approximately $1,600. We have the jersey as well. and we have cleats. So everything all together, as you can see, we're showing here, it's going to range at least 130 to 100,000 just
So,
for equipment.
and we basically divide it to 100 because not everyone will want to. There won't be enough 13-year-old girls or like 70-year-olds in that same category or in that same team. So it would be separate. So it would be like 100 8-year-old girls and 100 13-year-old girls, and then just basically divide it like that. And then also, since we have other programs, such as the music program, which is later on, not everyone will want to do a sport. So our music program is called Music for a Cause, and it's a good portion of the money would be going towards this program, and it would give a maximum of 200 children the ability to rock out with their favorite instrument. And we are planning to start the children off with instruments such as violins, guitars, both acoustic and electric, and flutes and trumpets. And basically, this is a general guideline of how much it would cost for a violin, and just rounding it off for 200 people, and then basically for each instrument, we multiply it by 200 to see how much the total cost would be. So, in maintenance fees, we also added on 30,000 because instruments do fall apart, strings get tear apart or from violins.
And we all deal with children, so we do know that we always reach out. Should also give us money to fix these instruments.
And musical accessories such as amplifiers, other extra violin strings, just basic accessories, And it would cost around a total of 115,596,000. And we are planning to go in with work with Guitar Center, since they provide a good musical deals. So they might even give us a discount in the future when we purchase other stuff, or like with maintenance fees or like other future accessories. And basically, when we add everything up, it would be a total of 2,069,000. 2,069,596. And we included also hidden fees, which would be $500,000, because there are hidden fees such as who will deliver it, like where will we get it from, or just stuff like that. And we also plan on investing $1 million and also taking these kids to future trips. We haven't really decided that yet, but.
Alright, so this is a topic and a pro that I'm very excited about. Because I realized that, okay, first of all, I went to school in New York when I was in 9th grade. Then I went to school in Pennsylvania when I was 11th and 12th grade. And I can say that there are no programs in either state that basically educate the children on how to obtain good credits, how to save, and how to stay away from bad credits when they finish high school. So with this program, we basically going to team up with one of the banks. We haven't chosen banks yet. Right now, HSBC and TD Bank both offered a program where they will come into the after school program at least once a week and go through with children and discuss what is a good credit and how it's used. How do we get it, and what are the responsibilities towards having good credit? Our credit and debt class will discuss the myths and mysteries of using credit and paying down debt. Between what you are borrowing and what you own as well. Because a lot of times kids think, or I even think, not actually realizing it, that a credit card is free money. You have to actually pay back. And there's a lot of hidden fees with credit cards. So we want to educate our children how to, avoid these things, because actually they are going to face these kind of situations when they do finish high school. and also how to save money as well. The program also focuses on the goals and the reason why we're teaching these children why credit is important. Because to get a car, a house, a cell phone, your credit pays part of all of that.
And our objective as representatives of the Lion Club is to establish a well-rounded program to the new Bridges Elementary School, to give these youth the opportunity to grow and strive, especially in low-income settings such as Crown Heights. We plan to use the money accordingly and wisely and plan on keeping this initiative running for years to come. That is why the $5 million will be invested wisely to better our communities. So, thank you guys for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you. To be.
You can just close out part of there. And yeah, who will go next? I keep it here. Barbara not even to go last. Barbara was like, she deserved that spot to start the last day. So it's either how many goes next or you get it. And see, most nice is because it's not me stuck by herself. Oh, right. Well, I mean,